Today we are joined by Priti Sawant, the CEO and founder of Joules to What. Thank you Priti for joining us and welcome to the show. Priti, tell us, how did the journey of Joules to What start?
Joules to Watts, as I mentioned before, is energy per second which empowers. Joules to Watts is into talent collaboration. Why we call it collaboration and not the traditional acquisition? Because we believe that talent can be leveraged with various engagement models, right? So we are looking at senior and niche talent collaboration with either per hour assignments, consulting based, and we have a portal for the same. We are also looking at hiring talent on with us, which can be leveraged across our Fortune 500 customers, and we are looking at providing full-time talent as well to the customers, but a strategic recruitment partnership where we understand the customer needs and design a model which is based on their business needs. So Joules to Watts is going to be probably a staffing solution based on different client requirements across technologies, across levels, but treated differently within Joules to Watts as per the business needs. So,
when did the venture begin and what is that gap that you all are filling up?
Joules to Watts happened in July, and when you are there for a decade, you know what it should be, right? And you know where are the gaps. And when you worked over 300-350 customers, you almost cover the industry across services, captives or startups, right? So that kind of triggered an idea that it is not a completely new thing, but it's very difficult to make a business successful without talent, right? I mean, that's the key. That's the key behind success of every organization, whether it is a larger organization or a smaller organization. So we wanted to be in that space. We wanted to make a difference there. So what we did is I looked at my 10, 11, 12 years experience and we broke it into different gaps. As you rightly mentioned, there were areas where client wanted a customized approach. Each organization has its own character. They have their own needs. They want to build their businesses differently, right? And accordingly, talent plays a major role. So we are a customized staffing solution firm. When I work with a client, I make sure that we sit with them, do know your customer exercise. There's a stack which we have built through which we arrive at what they want, and then we look at our service lines, and if possible, we tweak it as per the customer needs.
Lastly, what would your message be to women entrepreneurs?
So it's too early, Dola, for me. I have just started, right? I know it is entrepreneurship, I always say, is not a career decision, it's a life decision, right? So it kind of changes you as an individual. And but just because you're a woman, probably you think that you will have to put in 100%. I don't think I was any different than what I was a CEO in some other organization, because women bring in a lot of commitment and responsibility that kind of comes in through your genes. So as long as you are committed to and you are good at time management, you're good at planning, and passion is there to do it, and you're sure that you're not going to give up at all. So I always tell my team that no, it's a do or die. So we have certain areas which are do or die and certain areas which are okay, acceptable. So as long as you make it very clear, I think women will do extremely well as entrepreneurs because of the detailing, because of the meticulous attitude, because of sensitivity towards people, and so there are no particular challenges per se, but I think don't give up and just get going.
Priti, thank you for joining us today and we wish you good luck.
Thank you, Dola. Thank you. It's our pleasure as well. Thank you.
To begin with, tell us the story behind the name Saha Funds.
Saha, basically it's a Sanskrit word. It means mighty and enduring and patience. So we're a 100 crore fund focused on investing and promoting in women entrepreneurship.
While it's convenient to shop online and most brands are a click away, a little help to choose a complete look and get a few tips on the latest trends is always welcome. That's the solution Whoopla, a fashion discovery app, is trying to solve.